everybody. Devin O'Day with you. It is Farmin FriYAY, and sorry, a little behind schedule. Had a little tragedy. Speaking of at the farm, I'll tell you about it just a little bit later. But we are going out to the Nashville Zoo, where my friend, what's new at the zoo with Jim Bartu? How are
Hello,
you?
hello. I'm good, and yourself?
I'm ready for a chilly night. I'm going to see you guys later.
That's right. Yeah, you're coming out tonight for our opening night of Zoolumination. We're so much looking forward to it.
You know what? I need it tonight. I need it tonight. And you have fun for the whole family out there. Speaking of, are there people already there?
Oh yeah, there's people walking around. We're open today for business, just like always. We'll be open till 4 o'clock today. Then we kick everybody out, and we open back up at 5 o'clock for Zoolumination.
How late are you open on Zoolumination nights?
Zoolumination runs every single night, 5 to 9, all the way through January 8th. And when I say every night, I mean like Thanksgiving night, New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve. If you've got family in town and you eat
Oh,
Thanksgiving at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, by 5 o'clock, instead of the tryptophan kicking in, get up off your couch and come on out to Zoolumination. Get those tickets in advance because lots of people have that idea and we don't want to sell out on you. So if you want to come out on some of these more popular days, you need to get the tickets soon.
hey, I want to know, what do you do with the animals when it's cold like this and they're not a cold weather animal?
No, that's a really good question. They stay inside, just like you and I. We have climate controlled conditions for a lot of animals, like the primates. Just like us, they have a hard time adapting, so they'll stay inside. Sometimes we'll turn the TV on for them, so they can watch something on TV. You
Are
know,
you
kick
serious?
back, binge watch Netflix. You know how it goes.
I do. That's amazing. I always wondered. And you have an amazing collection of birds.
We do. We have fantastic birds from all over the planet here, and a lot of those are very cold hardy. Including we have some Caribbean flamingos, who you would think would not be cold hardy, but they would actually be out, and will stay out during Zoolumination. We'll have them out as long as the temperatures don't get too cold. If the water stays liquid, then they're going to be pretty hardy.
Oh, I love that. That's the thing about the zoo. You learn stuff about animals and you realize there's not a whole lot of difference between us and them. We have all, our the way that we do our life. It really is just, hey,
Right.
you know.
Right, they're gonna adapt and survive just like we are. We're gonna move forward with life, and yeah, they're living large out here. Most of them have very nice climate controlled conditions on the inside that they live in if they can't come out in the cold. And then there's some animals that really enjoy coming out in the cold, like red pandas. They're from the Himalayan mountain range, so
Yeah.
this weather for them is they're ready to hit the pool.
I love it. I love it. Hey, what about if you have already got a zoo membership? Is Zoo Illumination included in that, or is it an extra charge?
It is not. It is an extra ticketed event. Members do save $2 on each ticket if they want to do the
Oh,
nightly
okay.
pass for that, so they can save a little bit of money on it. But it's an extra ticketed event, and you will need to. My suggestion is to get them in advance because we don't want you to wait till the night of that you want to go and find out that we're sold out.
Well, the cool thing is, and you can see a little bit behind you. What is that behind you?
This is it's like a mushroom garden, so they're calling it Ganoderma lucidum. You'll have to come and read all about it. There's little, I'll turn it a little bit. There's little descriptions right here that you
Oh,
can see, and you can read about each of them as you come out here. So you can read all about Chinese traditions and all the different things that they set up here and why. And there's so much to see. There's 1,000 lanterns out here. We have these magical beasts. We have tigers with wings. We have flying whales. I'm looking at right now out over
and the
our pond.
dragons. Oh my gosh, that
Oh,
dragon is impressive.
yeah, and it looms over your head. It winks at you. It blows smoke. You can walk underneath it. It's fantastic, and all of it just glows up the entire zoo at night. So it's pretty impressive.
Oh, it's just beautiful. Well, get your tickets now, nashvillezoo.org. You can get in to see that. And I'm going to say it because I always do when I'm with you. Get your family a true gift, and a year's membership for your family is the cheapest gift that will give you priceless memories.
It will, yeah. And if you're a grandparent, a new grandparent, or you have several grandkids from multiple uh, children that you've had over
Mhm.
the years, instead of trying to buy all those gifts for all those different people, family gift certificates to the zoo pay back all year round. So if you have children like that, or you have grandchildren and you want to give them a gift certificate to use, that's a great gift to give. And it's so easy to pick up. You just go online and buy one.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your time today, and
Sure.
I'll see you this evening, opening
That
night
sounds
at
great.
Zoolumination.
All right. Bye bye. We'll see
All
you
right.
tonight.
Take care. And you guys, if you guys want a sneak peek at what it's going to look like tonight, you can all join me. I'm going to be out front at 5 o'clock, and we're going to show you now what it looks like at night.
This holiday season, the largest lantern event in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. After sunset, come see more than 1,000 Chinese lanterns. All new designs including mythical beasts, a fantastical North Pole village, even a dragon soaring over your head. Welcome back to Zoolumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better than ever.
Talk about brighter than ever. I tell you, if you know me, you know that I love the voice of Janelle Arthur more than lunch and jewelry. And she joins us with a Christmas show coming to the beautiful Capitol Theater in Lebanon. And I cannot wait.
Yay!
How are
Great. Thank you
you?
so much. I'm doing well. How are you?
You know what? I'm great in some ways, and I lost a farm baby, and I'm gonna tell that story a little bit later. So it's been a busy night for me,
Oh,
but
I
life
know
on a
that's
farm,
hard.
life on a farm, and
I,
and your hubby has a farm business that he meds and all that kind of stuff for animals. So he's probably seen a lot of that stuff too.
oh yeah, he has. Yeah, for sure. And it's unpredictable.
Yeah,
It's always unpredictable. You just don't know when it comes to animals, and yeah, it's tough. So I'm
yeah.
so sorry
Bless
about
your
the.
heart. Well, let's talk about some special stuff going on with you. First of all, how is that beautiful baby?
She is doing great. She is doing all kinds of stuff, new stuff every day. She's 10 months old now, and she's trying to sing, she's trying to dance. She's standing on her own, like balancing already. So I won't be surprised if she's taking some steps by Christmas. So, but yeah.
Last time, I mean, I just cannot believe it. Cause, and she's a good baby. We just love
She
that. And
is.
she's a,
Yes.
because and all babies are good. It's not what I'm talking about, but
Right.
babies are challenging, even
Yes.
as
Even the
precious
best
as they
of
are.
babies.
Mhm.
Yes.
I go, even babysitting babies, I said, they like suck all the energy out of your whole body.
It's so true. It's so true. And I did a lot of babysitting in my life and in my lifetime. And I just thought, wow, that's going to be, it's not an easy job, being a mama. And it's not, but I have a lot of help and so many, family members and my husband, like they're just all so good to, help me whenever I really need it. I went down to Georgia recently to film a movie, and they were just hands on there to help me. My mom was down there with me too, and my husband. So it was great. You have to have help for sure if you want
Yeah.
to continue to do some of the stuff that I'm doing.
Yeah.
I definitely have to have. It takes a village, like they say. So.
Well, let's talk about this wonderful show that is coming to the Capitol Theater, the Christmas show that you're doing. Tell us a little bit about what it's going to entail.
Well, this show, I'm really, really looking forward to it because I grew up in Pigeon Forge. I grew up doing many production shows and singing it. I did sing at Dollywood for a brief time, but I really sang mostly at a show that originated in Las Vegas, and it's called Country Tonight. And they
Yeah.
had one in Branson, Missouri as well, but it's been in Pigeon Forge for 20 something years, and that I think the style of show that I'm going to be doing at the Capitol is very much I pull from my experience in that realm for sure. So I'm really looking forward to it because it's full band. I will probably change costumes a few times. I'm going to have some of my friends come out and add some visual things as well, as far as like dancing. And I'm going to have some family members in the show. Some little family members are going to come out.
Oh,
And Santa Claus is going to be there. He's going to be performing at least one song for the children, and he's going to have them come up on the stage with him. He's going to sing to them. So I think that's going to be a really special moment in the show. I've never done a show where I've had, Santa Claus to be a part of that. So I'm really looking forward to just the overall vibe of everything, because I love Christmas music. I love the Lebanon Square. It's just so cute. All the boutiques, the restaurants, everything.
It's right out of a Hallmark movie, I got to tell you.
It really is. It really is. That's why I shot a music video there, because it's just so perfect. And just so many cute little spots all throughout the square. And also just the Capitol itself. The Capitol Theater is just a great theater. It's pretty magical, honestly. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, I love that. Well, I look forward to telling people all about it, because I need the date. When is the date?
November 26th. So right after Thanksgiving, the Saturday after Thanksgiving, we're going to be getting in the Christmas spirit, going to get into Christmas mode, and it's going to be so much fun. High energy songs, but also some of your probably favorite, Christmas ballads that we all love. I love Christmas music, period. So I'm going to be doing some of my favorites. I'm sure they might be a lot of everyone else's favorites too.
Well, you sent me a brand new single. You featuring the Isaacs. Let us talk a little bit about how it must have felt like. As I said, I thought to myself, this has got to be what heaven sounds like.
Oh, wow. What a compliment.
Oh,
well,
it's so good.
Thank you. I am, always grateful to be able to collaborate with anyone, but especially people like the Isaacs. They are just not only so gifted, but they're really kind people too. And they have, they're humble people. And I just like to surround myself with people like that. And then to have that in the industry is so refreshing. And we, they were just willing to be on this song that I wrote with
Of course
Adam
they
Wheeler.
were.
Thank you. I wrote this with Adam Wheeler and Helene Cronin, and it's called One Night on Earth, and it's about the birth of Christ. And I know that is what we're always thinking about around Christmas time, but I had never really heard it said quite like this. We're talking about how everything changed, everything in the world. In my opinion, and
Yes.
of course your opinion as well, it's the greatest thing to ever happen on earth, and it all happened in one single night. Everything changed. And so I love just the whole thought behind this song. We wrote it in 2020 when the pandemic was just the scariest at that time. We had no idea what was going on. So many people were dying, and we were really like, what's going to happen, not only with the world, but with our industry? We didn't even know. So we got together and wrote this song, and it really helped us refocus on, at the end of the day, we just hold on to our faith, and that's all we can do, and just be grateful for whatever we can do, whenever we can do it, because we've been given these gifts to write and sing songs and connect with people. And so we just wrote something that we thought everyone else needed to hear too.
Well, let's talk a little bit about how they can get tickets and where they can hear this single.
Well, you can get tickets, of course, at the Capitol Theater's website. And it's Capitol, CAPITOL. And then you can also go to eventbrite.com as well. I've been posting the link on my Facebook. My Facebook page has the blue check. That's how you know it's me. I've been posting about the show itself, and also have like a Facebook event. But yeah, so it's going to be November 26th at 7 p.m. And I think we might have one table left at this time. We're also selling tables to businesses who might want to promote and give their business, some promotion at that event. So you can put, we will have your logo and everything up on the screen, as well as you'll have a sign at your table as well. And I think we have one table left if any of you business owners would like to
Oh,
purchase those tables. And you get a VIP experience from 5 to 6. You can come within that window to see Santa and get pictures with Santa. So that's part of the VIP package with the table. There are 8 seats at each table.
oh, that's a great thing for a business to do for their clients too, and say if you've got some
Absolutely.
clients you want to gift something to your
Yes.
clients, and say, hey, this is the
Yep.
Christmas experience, especially all you Lebanon businesses. If you've got some clients you want to bless, this is a great way to do it with this VIP experience.
So
Oh,
true.
Janelle. And I'm going to talk about this until the show happens on this show, because it's
Oh,
just
great.
fantastic. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you, Devin. As always, it's so good to see you. And I wish I could go to Ireland with you.
Oh, I keep my fingers crossed. Maybe you can. Maybe things will
Maybe
work out that you
someday,
can.
yes, yes. I'd love to.
Absolutely. Take care, Janelle.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
The great thing about Tennessee is you can hear live music in every corner of the state. But with so much other stuff to do, you just might be inspired to create your own. Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
Hello, my name is Baron Russell, and I'm an animal health technician for the Tennessee Department of Agriculture. I'm here to share with you some tips on how to keep avian influenza out of your backyard flock. Rule number 1, keep some distance. Remember that wild birds can transfer disease to your backyard flock. Have some buffer between your birds and wild birds, especially where they eat, drink, and nest. Secondly, no one should be handling your birds or walking into your pens without protective clothing. Rule number 2, keep it clean. Always wear the same pair of boots and coveralls when handling your birds. After you're done handling your birds, always keep a line of separation between clean and dirty. Always remember to wash your hands, clean your boots, and clean your clothes. Same goes for your equipment. Always sanitize your equipment after each use. Don't share disease, don't borrow equipment. Rule number 3, know the signs. Coughing and sneezing, nasal discharge, lack of energy, purple discoloration of combs and wattles, and loss of appetite. A great way to keep your flock safe is through regular testing. You can receive testing by certifying your flock through the National Poultry Improvement Plan. Avian influenza is highly contagious. If you think your birds have it, report it to the state veterinarian's office. For more tips on protecting your flock, check out the resources page online.
A man was critically injured following a crash early Friday morning. Officers at the scene said the victim was driving a pickup truck when he lost control of the vehicle. The pickup veered left and went into a ditch. A front seat passenger was wearing a seatbelt and escaped the crash without injury. The driver was not wearing a seatbelt and was ejected from the truck. He died at the scene. Law enforcement writes tickets to save lives.
Hi there, Terry Williams-Nutter with the Donaldson Hermitage Chamber of Commerce, where we eat, shop, play, and keep it local. And we will be keeping it local this weekend, November 18th and 19th, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. here at the historic Two Rivers Mansion on McGavick Pike, as we transform this beautiful property into a bustling holiday market for our 3rd annual holiday market at the mansion, presented by Donaldson Hermitage Chamber of Commerce and our presenting sponsor, Gaylord Opryland's A Country Christmas. There will be over 90 vendors, artisans, craftsmen out here, as well as 4 food trucks, a coffee cart, live entertainment stage, a puppet show, balloon animals, photos with Santa, Little Elves workshop area, so much and more, as well as tours of the mansion.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
And probably that too. I'm sure there's a partridge in a pear tree somewhere around here before the weekend's over. We'll even gift wrap for you. So you can do your shopping, get your gift wrapping, load it in your car, and head home all before Black Friday. And the best part, this is a free event to our community. We ask for a suggested donation for parking of $5 per person or $10 per carload, and that goes to benefit the McGavock High School Marching Band boosters. Come on out, support local artisans, support your community and the chamber. Support DH Local. See you this weekend.
Christmas for Kids is back at the Ryman this November 21st. Christmas for Kids provides children with shopping sprees, coats, and unforgettable experiences every year. This annual fundraising concert helps bring that experience to more kids. This year is hosted by Phil Vassar and includes Chris Young, the frontman, which is Richie McDonald, formerly of Lone Star, Larry Stewart of Restless Heart, Tim Rushlow, formerly of Little Texas, Essex County, and a whole lot more. Christmas for Kids, November 21st. To purchase tickets, go right now to ryman.com.
Our motivational moment. We have got a guest coming up on our Taste of Nashville show is actor Rob Mays. His birthday was this week. It was yesterday, and he's part of our show, which will air on the 20th, right after Devin's Table. You will get to see our Taste of Nashville show. John Dwyer and I do that live from the Omni with Essex County, and we talk about the food. Their event planner came in, and he is in charge of their catering events. It was just amazing, just absolutely amazing. And we talked about Rob's new movie, and it is fantastic. It's called 5,000 Blankets, and it's based on a true story that took place. Let me see if I can find the video here. It took place in Dallas, Texas, and deals with the homeless population there. But it's a true story, and it's an incredible faith-based movie, and it comes out next week.
You get your passion, I guess, from your greatest pain, because I know I did.
Yeah, buddy, there you go. Hey. Well, that one got away.
My husband was working in downtown Fort Worth. He would often disappear for weeks. Bobby! Philip and I would drive around looking in that area where all the homeless shelters are. Philip was kind of introduced to this world that he had never seen before.
We were laying in bed at night, and I was warm, and everyone else was cold. And to me, it wasn't fair.
He says, Mom, do you think those people are warm? And I said, no, baby, I don't think so. He says, we need to get blankets, lots and lots of blankets so we can warm them all up. Whew. Blew me away.
I hope that people see this film and stop for a moment and think about what other people are going through.
I think a lot of people don't feel seen.
More than anything, they want human contact. They want to feel like somebody cares about them.
I want people to come out of 5,000 Blankets thinking about those around them and to look for ways to make a difference for them.
Even if it's just saying hello to someone.
Just acknowledging that they exist makes all the difference in the world. It gives them hope, and hope is huge.
You know what is coming the first week of December to Oz Arts? Well, I'm going to tell you right now.
God's gonna trouble the water.
Some beautiful events going on at Oz Arts, and Stealing Away is going to be there December 2 through 5, and it's going to be fantastic. Just wonderful art. And art is not just something that you hang on the walls, it's something you experience with your heart. OzArts.org. Get a lot of information about them. Well, right now it is Farmin Friday, and we're going to go to my friends at Horse Plus Humane.
I would body condition score her between a 1 and a 2, primarily because she's got atrophy all the way. You know, her neck is really thin everywhere. One of the interesting exceptions to refeeding syndrome are mares in early to mid lactation. When the body is producing milk, it prioritizes that baby over just about anything else, which is great for the baby, but it means mom's not getting what she needs, and she obviously didn't have enough nutrition during pregnancy either. So we can expect fewer side effects from feeding a mare that's lactating, even in a really low body condition score, than we could a horse that's not lactating, because a lot of those calories are going to get dumped straight into the milk, the carbohydrates and the fat. And so making sure that she's adequately hydrated is really key, but also making sure that she gets enough calories. Her gut sounds are mostly normal, which is great. She is just a teeny bit dehydrated, but it sounds like she was severely dehydrated when she was at the auction. So I'm happy that that's improving some, and she looks like a really good mama. So, and baby looks very healthy. I didn't mess with him a lot, but she's doing a good job with him. Oh my goodness. Do you want to come home with me?
How old do you think he is?
How old do you think he is, Jenna? You just had a baby horse. He looks smaller than your average 3-month-old, but I think that he's not going to be super big, and I think that he's a little bit delayed too. So I would agree with maybe 2.5 to 3. Can I smooch you? You're very precious. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh.
Get my new Spock. Hello.
Spock, that's a really great name. This is the best job ever. I'm just going to be in the stall for the rest of the day, Jenna.
Horse Plus Humane is a great series that they run on their YouTube channel. Follow it because the stories are heartwarming. They pull animals out of some really bad situations. We're going to say hi. Hey, Rob, saying hi to Rob Mays. Hope you have an awesome birthday. Hi, Miranda. Glad. And I know I love those heart stories, don't you? There's my cowboy, Phil Magera. And Phil is out in Oklahoma. And I think you were showing us some new babies that you were having out there on the farm. I love my ranchers that take care of us. And Angie, same thing. I know. It's just a beautiful story, right? And looking forward to seeing 5,000 blankets. Michelle, I hope you have a great rest of your day too. And I love the Isaacs as well. And Janelle Arthur, don't forget, right after the Saturday after Thanksgiving, she will be there. And it will be a fantastic show. There's so many wonderful folks who are just jumping in, and Mona and I, my ride or die, and I are going to be outside the Nashville Zoo tonight. 5 o'clock, we're going to go see Zoolumination. So if you guys want to go, you can join us then, and you might be on our Facebook Live. You can watch my Facebook Live because I'm going to take you there. But it's nothing like being there in person, you know. Let's see, anything else? Yes, Leslie, I'm going live from the zoo tonight. Steve Burney is with us. I don't want to miss saying hi to Steve Burney. Happy Friday. And okay, I think we've got everybody there. I think we've talked to everybody. And if I missed you, I'm so sorry. We had a bunch of people leaving comments today. We are an interactive show. We are kind of your coffee break and your pre-lunch, maybe your early lunch. And love you, Miranda. And I hope to see you soon as well. November 20th, I'm going to be at the Commodore at 7 o'clock celebrating with song the most incredible songwriter ever. Happy birthday to Jerry Foster at Debbie Champion's Writers Night at the Commodore Lounge at the Vanderbilt. It's right there on West End. So if you guys know about it, I'm gonna be there. I got to take my guitar home and practice. I haven't picked up a guitar. So y'all, I'm not going to promise what you're going to hear from me, but you're going to hear a lot of other really great songwriters. So y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Be safe, be kind, and remember, we're loved. Bye.
We are home. We are family. We are things to do and places to see. Mom and pops, local grown, small business Saturdays. We are Main Street, Main Street, Main Street. We are your Main